Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Today is the 25th of November. We're in phase 2 lockdown here in the United Kingdom, and I think we might be allowed back to what I call COVID normal on the 2nd of December. But then after that we have these tiers, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and each tier has a different lockdown restriction. But more importantly than any of that, Brexit is about to happen, and I think it's the end of this year. I've got no idea what import duties I'll be paying on goods and that type of thing. There's just no information being provided by the government at the moment, so I'm stocking up. I've already stocked up a lot, and I'm going to just stock up a few more items I want. Therefore I have an unboxing to do. No custom charges to pay on it. And this was a 50% discount item. Now there's a reason for it being a 50% discount, nothing to do with Black Friday. Let's see what's inside this box. Okay then, there it is. It's an FMS 1.4 meter Piper J3 Cub version 3. I don't believe this one comes with floats. This one actually came from the distribution warehouse from CML. Now CML are responsible for the distribution right across the UK. They import certain makes and they distribute those certain makes to retailers across the UK. This came direct from CML distribution. This is a model that has been opened and displayed, not built, but the parts have been displayed, put back in the box, put back in the warehouse, and then they've decided to sell it, but they can't sell it as new, they've got to sell it as second hand. Therefore it went up on retail market at 50% discount, but there might be some things missing, such as a few screws or a bolt. They can't guarantee it's got everything you need. They can guarantee it's got the main airframe. They can guarantee that it's got working electronics such as servo, speed controller, motor, all that type of thing. But what they can't guarantee is that every little screw and indeed cable, it might need a Y cable or something like that. 50% off, excellent bargain. That's what I'm looking for these days, just to get the stuff in. Let's open the box and see what's inside. Well, as you can see, it's been taken out because it's not normally packed this way. So the wheels are already put together. I just hope there's enough of it here that I can actually make something of it. I say that because I've noticed here there's no spring system for the undercarriage. Let me get it all out and then we'll go through it and we'll see what is and is not here. Okay, so I've got it all laid out. Got the fuselage, vertical stabiliser and rudder, horizontal stabiliser and rudder, two wings, wing struts, undercarriage and a carbon rod and a prop. So there's quite a bit missing from this, and it's all the screws. There's no screws or anything to screw anything together. There's also no springs for the undercarriage. So before I continue this video, I'm going online to see what I can dig out. Right, I hope the light's okay for you because it's turned extremely dark here. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's turned extremely dark and it is bucketing it down. And I've got my camera lights on and room lights on. So what this has not come with are any of the screws, springs, bolts, absolutely nothing. So a quick example before we look over everything. This horizontal stabiliser goes over the tail, it slots over the tail, and you're supposed to put two screws to hold it in place. those screws are missing. The push rods for the elevator and the rudder are missing. The screw that holds the rudder and vertical stabilizer onto the plane are missing. Everything screw wise is missing. Obviously the engine cowl isn't, the adapter for the prop isn't, and the spinner isn't. The undercarriage, we have a complete frame here missing with springs, and of course the screws that hold it all in place. These spars, wing spars, should have a smaller spar that sits here, and these ends plug into the wing. Obviously they're not here, they're missing. So what have I done? I have ordered a new set of these, £4, and they come with the two pieces that are missing, so I'll sell those as spares. I've ordered a new undercarriage, £25. It comes complete like that with the missing part here and the screws, all the mounting screws for it. I've ordered a complete screw set which don't include the undercarriage, but it includes the wing fittings, the elevator, horizontal stabilizer, the vertical stabilizer, rudder, all the screws that are used to attach those to the main plane. It also includes the screws which have already been used here, and they're of course for the ailerons, because the ailerons are set up, the push rods are in there. I've ordered a complete set of push rods. Oh, the screw set, by the way, cost me £1.55, free shipping. And the push rod set I have ordered because I could make them for the end, but what the heck. So I've ordered a set both for the rudder, elevator and the ailerons, and they came to about £2.50. So if I wrap it all up, about £40, £35–40, I can put all this together. So let's take a look at it. So here we have a wing, one of the wings. It's made by FMS, so what can I say? It's extremely smooth on this side. They put the ribbing effect in here. On this side, because this is being displayed at the distributor, these parts are already installed, otherwise you'd have to do them yourself. Servos comes installed or wired up with the lead here, and it's all connected. The white is white foam, so the only bit of painting here is this red tip, and this is a little plastic fake fuel cap, I suppose, just there, that red dot, and that's the wing. Very simple and straightforward. And we've got two of them, one for the left hand side and one for the right hand side. I'll be putting my easy lights on these. These plastic parts already built in. Here's the connector. Now what I might do, these seem a bit long, so what I might do is pull this tape off, re-thread these wires so this is much shorter, because to me all I can see so far, I haven't read the instructions, is that these connect into here, so where there's all the loose going. I don't know yet, I'll have to check that out. Horizontal stabilizer. I like the way they've put the panel ribs in. Now this has these plastic things where you're supposed to put the metal hook and hook it up onto the vertical stabilizer. They're missing, but they come with the push rod set. So I've got those coming. And the way this works is this spar through there. It's got a carbon spar joining this plastic bit, giving it a bit of strength. It does just have the one on one side. It's very stiff. This hasn't been used at all, so that needs a lot of freeing up. It looks laminated, it's got a nice shine on there. So they are foam hinges, but they are, as with I believe all FMS stuff now, these are laminated foam hinges. This literally uses this plastic moulding. Just there, it sits down over the tail. You can see that there. It sits down over this whole plastic chunk here, and then 2 screws go in to hold it in place. And what's neat about this one, it then has this lug. And the way you connect your rudder and vertical stabiliser is push these together and slide it forward, and then there's a screw that goes in through the fuselage, the top of the fuselage, and screws down into this. Well, that's coming with this screw set that I've purchased. Screws in through there. Looking at the fuselage, well, there it is. It's quite nice, lots of detail, clear canopy. 2 seats, it's got a pilot in there, it's got a dashboard, instrument panel, yeah, nice clear perspex through the top as well. These plastic pieces here are where the wing slots on. It's got the connector right here, and I can't see any way of opening this to get in there, so I'm assuming that the wing connects here, so there's nowhere to put the cables, so the cable has to be much shorter than this. But we will find out when I go through the instruction manual, which I should have looked at already, but I haven't. Lovely fake engine. The engine detailing is superb. It's plastic, but it feels and looks metal. It's great. Fully rounded spinner. It's got the prop adapter. A couple of exhausts. One here, one here. This is paint. This is a decal already applied. Now, it has an aerial that you stick in there, but it's missing. And I'm not bothered. It means I can flip it upside down when I want to put the battery in, because this is a bottom feeder. This grill here is where you put your battery, and it's really tight. XT60, yeah! I suppose that, yes, there's cooling. There is cooling which comes in through here and feeds through over the speed controller, which is, what's the speed controller? It's a Predator 40 amp speed controller. It looks as though it is glued down. Let's come astray, so I'll put some Velcro on that. But the battery goes in there. Just clips shut like that. This is where the undercarriage goes. The screws are coming, screws that connect these are coming. What I don't have are the plates, little plastic plates that go over there, but I'll make some plywood ones and put them over. This is a hatchway here, and it's even got a reflex system. Why you would want one, I have no idea. High wing Cub is a classic trainer. I don't think you need a reflex system in this, but it's got one, so I'm going to use it. So you've got your reflex system and you put your receiver in there. Yeah. Got your spar, wing spar, and we've got a prop. And the prop is an 11x7. This is the reflex instruction manual on how to set it up and plug it into your Well, set it up, you don't actually set it up, you just plug it into your receiver. And the current reflex, it's the version 1, it's programmed at the factory for the aircraft it's in. FMS are supposed to be launching a version 2 which is programmable from your computer for whatever aircraft you're putting it in. But this one isn't, it's a version 1 and it's set for the Cub. This is the V3 Cub. As you can see here by the instructions, it's the V3. What's it in? It's in Chinese, French, German and English. Yep, just a pictorial representation. And it's got the screws showing you what screws you need to... Oh, I've got that shadow again. Keep getting that shadow. I'm going to hold it like this. So it's got the screws showing what type they are. 3.0 times 10. And here you've got a 2.0 times 8. But I've got a set coming anyway. Now, what I need to see... This is for the floats, but it uses these plates, and these plates are the same plates that you use for your undercarriage, and this is missing. I'll have to make those. They're going to be easy to make. And it's a bit about where you put your battery, how you connect up. It's got your rates here, high rate, low rate, and I always put a mid rate in. Centre of gravity, it says 55 to 65 from the leading edge. Seems about right. Let's see if we've got a spec here for it. But there it is. I think it's a bargain. And even adding the extra 40 odd pounds, it's still a huge bargain. There we have it. The FMS 1.4 meter J3 V3 Cub. And I do like it in the white and red. I think it's much better than the yellow. So thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers.